Hi guys, welcome back to my page. My name is Gemma Rennick. If you're new around here, I am on a January reset with the One2One Diet by Cambridge Weight Plan. This is week 3. Keep watching if you want to see what I get up to and what sorts of recipes and foods that I make on step 4, and also just general hints and tips from me as a consultant of 11 years. So as a lot of you probably know, as part of my maintenance and just on plan or any day in general, I tend to have my vanilla latte, which I make in my Ninja 2-in-1 blender. You don't need the 2-in-1. I never use the big bit. Jim uses it for smoothies, but I don't use it. I only use this one, so you can get the cheaper, smaller one with just this cup on it. Whiz it for a few seconds every morning, and I have my hot vanilla latte. It is amazing. I use the caramel popcorn Beanies coffee to put with it. I put a shot of this in, about 200 mils, well 150 mils of cold water, top it up with boiling water, add the shake, blend, and enjoy. You'll probably have noticed as well, my vlogs are very amateur, shall we say. I don't bother standing the thing up on the side. I just record. Whenever I'm doing something, I record it. So I've just put 200 mils in there. No fancy filming for me. Top it up to 600 with boiling, put my shake in, and then I'll blend it. Simple as that. 2-minute breakfast, 200 calories, filling, warming, comforting, lovely. I'm also a really busy consultant. I have a lot of slimmers that I look after, and Monday is away day. So I'm gonna have to get back to everybody now. I've got back to probably half this morning, and I need to get back to the rest before I've got a one-to-one Zoom with someone on my team. Working, busy life, but actually you can still stick to plan. It's the best plan. It's the easiest, most convenient plan to stick to when you've got a busy life, because the thought process is taken out, especially step one. You just have products. Products and water. Products, water, sleep, repeat. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I haven't been on at all today. Mondays are always manic. They're my day off, but they're not my day off because I have all my weigh-ins. I save them to do other stuff, and I went out today. Didn't get a chance to go on here, but for lunch I had a mini wrap with a peri-peri chicken breast and salad. I put it into my Fitness Pal. Then when I got home, I was hungry because I'd been out all day, and I had some barbecue rice crackers with a little bit of Philadelphia lettuce as like a dip. If you watch my other vlogs, you'll see what I mean, because I've had them loads before. And then I've just made the kids' tea, and I'm quickly making mine. I've got a salmon fish cake with hollandaise sauce inside. I've got sweet potato mash and broccoli. And then with my bar tonight, that takes me to 1,206 calories. Step 4. Oh, how I've missed these. Oh, and the kids had, what did you have, Beth?
For lunch?
No, for dinner.
Cheese and pasta.
They had macaroni cheese with bacon. Did you like it, Finn?
Yeah.
Was it lovely? Yeah, so I'm gonna have mine now. The fish cakes are just cooking. Yep, you can have some more. There's loads left. And that is my dinner. I have to have salad cream on everything. You know this by now. Sweet potato mash, lovely fish cake. Oh, I'm so hungry. This is so well needed today. Right, we've literally just got back from the school run, and I am so tempted to eat that flipping cookie dough cake. I'm having to make my dinner early because it is literally like consuming me. You know when you're like, I need it. I paid for it. I deserve it. I've done really well. I want a bit. It's his birthday. No, I don't need it. I do not need it. So I'm having a quick dinner. I'm going to reheat the fish cake from yesterday. I'm having it with a sweet potato again. I'm just going to do it as a jacket potato and some broccoli. And it's all in my Fitness Pal. It's all within my calories, and then I can have my product later. And if I need to have my product early because I'm still gagging for it, then I'll do it. And have an early night. So lesson learned in this instance is don't come off plan, especially when you haven't even finished your step for that day. Like, I knew I still had this meal and a product left. So imagine if I'd said, like, just imagine if I was on plan, I said to my consultant, I've just had a massive slab of cookie dough. And she'd be like, well, what have you got left to eat today? Oh, I've still got my 400 calorie dinner. I've still got my product. And it's like, just have that first. See if you still crave the cookie dough slice after that. And I can guarantee, well, I probably will, to be fair. I'll still crave it, but I won't be as hungry for it. You have to give yourself the best chance. You've got to follow your step. Follow your step first. And then if you've had everything, even if you've had everything by 4 o'clock, like probably me today, Just go to bed early. Have a bath, go to bed early. Tomorrow is another day. Honestly, it's not worth coming off plan for. It's really not. Sweet potatoes are one of my favourite things. Oh. These fish cakes are lovely. They're the salmon hollandaise ones. They're 300 calories for the fish cake. Really nice. So yeah, I know after this I'll feel really proud. I stuck to plan. It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday cake. And I know it wouldn't just be the cookie dough slab. It would be a continual sugar fest. Binge, basically. Because when you give in to stuff like that, it's so high in sugar. And because it's like off plan, it kind of makes you feel like, I know I'd go on a downward spiral. And I don't want that, because I want the best results I can get. One, to show you, but also I'm going to Vegas. And I'm going to be wearing a bikini in about 8 weeks' time, so needs must. Just thought I'd show you these fish cakes. So they've got hollandaise sauce in and salmon. They're so nice. They're from Sainsbury's. Taste the difference. And they were on offer. Wow, okay, that didn't touch the sides, but I am much happier now. Sometimes it's mind over matter. You know, I didn't want that. I wanted the cake. I wanted the cake bad. But I knew this is going to fuel me better. It's going to fill me up. It means I'm sticking to my goals. I'm going to feel so much better about it tomorrow. No downward spiral. I'm going to down a pint of water as well, because I'm still a little bit, you know, when you're like, I want something sweet now. I don't need anything sweet. I just want it. And that's the difference. Learning to stop is one of the hardest things for me, I think. You know, like once you start and then stop him, and I find having that pint of water really helps me. And I can feel I've lost weight. I can tell already, and I feel better. I feel so much better. I did have my passport photos taken earlier on there, and they are not pretty. There's something awful about that. Oh, it's horrible. But I was like, I need it. I'm going to Vegas. I'm leaving it a bit late, I know, but it was only on our last holiday. They were like, you might have to renew that soon, because actually you won't have the 6 months at least that you need, because you need at least 6 months on it, don't you, from expiry, and it also needs to be 10 years from when it was, I think it's the 10 years from when it was issued. And mine was issued in 2014, but I've got until 2025 on it. But it was the 10-year issue, she said. She was like, you need to renew that. I was like, oh my God, don't. I'm going to Vegas next year. She's like, yeah, renew it. And then I forgot, because it was Christmas. So I've got it. I've done the renewal online, done all the application, and now I've got it to send. I've got my old one to send back. I might actually go and see if there's a post office open. No, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow because it's Finney's birthday. But I'll do this tomorrow. Finney's upstairs setting up his PlayStation. He's on the phone to his dad. I don't know how to do it. So yeah, pint of water. I might have a cup of tea. I'll have my bar later, and I might come back on, but I might not, because it's Finney's birthday. So I think we're gonna have a movie night. But yeah, good day today. I feel really, really proud of myself for that. Well done, go me. Oh, and actually, for anyone that's interested, I am taking vitamins at the moment. So my hormone lady has recommended one specifically for me. And I've got this little set from Amazon. And in the day, so daytime I have a multivitamin. And then in the evening I have 2 of these magnesium and an evening primrose oil. This is a different magnesium to what I was on before. So the one I was on before was to help me sleep. I wasn't sleeping bad, but it was broken, like broken sleep. And I was waking up like 4 o'clock in the morning and finding it hard to get back to sleep. And the other ones were working really well for that. But these ones are for constipation, because I'm still suffering, and she feels like a lot of hormone things can also come from not getting those toxins out. You know, you need to be regular, and I've always struggled with it, not just being on plan, like always, even at Christmas when I was eating everything, it was no different. So I'm trying a new one of those. And then she's also recommended this vitamin D spray, and you spray it inside your mouth and it goes onto your cheek, and you leave it there for like 10 seconds and then swallow like the excess. It tastes like mint, basically. It's nice. And you use it for 6 months of the year, because you can only open, once you've opened the pot, it goes off after 6 months. So she said try and use it like October to March every year. But obviously I only just started it in December, so I'll do it December to June. I probably don't need it in June, but I'll do it to use up the whole pot. And it just keeps your vitamin D levels up in the winter, because in this country, I mean, we struggle even in the summer. So I take those as well. And then I've also been testing out these, which I said about. And lots of comments on my hair recently. I don't know if it's made a difference, but I've had comments on my Instagram saying they like my hair. I think it's because it's fake. Most of my hair is extensions. But I've been using the chewable hair burst gummies. I don't know if you can see that. and I've been having 2 of them in the mornings. Yeah, for anyone that's interested, that's what I'm having. Oh my god, another manic day. It is Wednesday and I'm just back to back with calls. I've just made a quick mini wrap with ham, tomato and a little bit of salad cream, so I'm going to quickly eat this and then start my calls again. Honestly, I'm struggling to fit in work and record, so I'm really sorry. I'm also going to have a packet of the turkey pop squares. I've just worked out everything on my Fitness Pal, and tonight for dinner I'm going to have salmon with hoisin sauce and sesame seeds on, and I'll cook it in the air fryer. I'm going to have it with green veg and half a packet of Thai jasmine rice. It's one of my favourite meals. It's 537 calories. And then I'll have my fruit and nut bar later. And in total my day comes out at 1,198. So that's good. That's with these as well. Right, I'm going to make my dinner, so I will show you what I'm going to have. Honestly, this is like one of my favourite meals. Yeah, it's in the 500 calories, but it is so nice. I just love like Asian inspired food, and I popped a little bit of soy sauce on the rice and some more sesame seeds. But the salmon with that rice is just so nice, and I love hoisin sauce. It's one of my favourite foods, duck wraps from the Chinese. I never have it. And this is like the closest thing. Right, I've just dropped Bethany off at gymnastics. I've got to go back again in half an hour to go and get her, because the time it takes to get there and get back, you literally get half an hour break. It's really annoying having to go out in the evenings when it's cold like this, but she loves it. So I'm going to sit and have my fruit and nut bar now, and have another early night. I don't feel hungry at all. I'm still tempted by that flipping cake, but I'm not going to have it. I've given some more away. We won't tell Finley, but I gave the neighbours 4 slices just to try and get rid of some of it. Like I said to him, it's a cake for a party, and he hasn't had a party. He can't eat a whole cake. It's not even a cake, it's a cookie dough slab. Like, he can't eat the whole thing himself. So yeah, I have given some more away, and he hasn't asked for any today, so I'm going to keep quiet. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll see you tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? Thursday. So that's my last working day with clients. Friday I've got a nail appointment, and I've got some one-to-ones with team, and then I've got the weekend off. And then Monday I've got more one-to-ones with team. I've got my aligner check-up on Monday for, hopefully, fingers crossed, my last set. It has gone on for far too long now. I've got a couple of teeth that just will not move, so I've got to have new attachments done on Monday. They're going to take some of these off and put new ones on. I think they're going to be quite big attachments to make sure these teeth move, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. And then I've got 14 trays left, so 14 weeks, and my teeth should be perfectly straight by then. We're really close, but they're not quite there. There's a couple that just need to turn around a bit more. I'm going there on Monday, and then start my calls again on Tuesday, and it's like another week. The weeks go so quick, and when you're on plan, one thing I always notice when I'm being good and clean eating is how clear my head is, and how much I can focus on stuff, how much less stressed I feel. I've got more patience, I'm more creative, more organised. Like, it's crazy how clear your brain can feel when you're eating clean, and there's a lot to be said for that. Even in maintenance, you know, to really fuel your body right, you do feel better, like honestly a million times better. And actually it's really lovely, because I've had loads of texts from my slimmers this week saying how amazing they feel, because, you know, we're like halfway through January now, so all the benefits are kicking in and they feel amazing. I literally just had a message from one of my lovely ladies, Liz. She's just said, I'm preparing all this bread and butter for my kids' tea, because she's made them like a homemade soup. And she was like, I'm not even tempted. I'm so in the zone. I'm not hungry. I've only had my 3 products so far today. She just feels amazing. She lost half a stone in her first week, so yeah, she's well chuffed. She's doing amazing. Well, everyone is. I've got so many amazing clients on plan at the moment. Yeah, it's really exciting to see what we're all going to achieve this year. So yeah. Good morning. Happy Thursday. So we're on Thursday. This is good. The week is going actually really quick this week. Stuck to it again 100% yesterday. Loved that salmon dinner. It's one of my favourites. And as you saw, we had 4 salmon fillets, so I'm going to have it again tonight with the rest of the rice and veg. This is the thing with me. I am quite samey, like, you know, once I find something I like, I'm happy to have it, but that's obviously not very good for you guys because it's a bit boring. But I don't waste food. I don't want to waste food, so obviously I'm going to have that over the next couple of days. And Jim will probably have some of it as well. And then I've got some chicken in there. I've got that spinach and ricotta cannelloni from Sainsbury's as well, which I'll probably have at the weekend as a bit of a like easy treat. It's just a microwave meal. I don't have them that often, but you know, as a easy dinner, I really enjoy them. And it's so nice with like veg on the side. It's just such a lovely meal because it's so cheesy and creamy. It feels like a real treat, but it's only 350 calories. It's just a personal fave of mine. And then I've also got some pizzas in the freezer, which I'll get out. So I'm going to have the cannelloni and a pizza at the weekend to try and mix it up a bit and have a bit of a treat, but still stick to step 4. Excited to see what Monday brings. So I'm 9.5 pounds down as of last week. Be interesting to see what step 4 brings. I will do it for another week, because I did say I would do it for a full month, and then I'll go up to step 5, which can be kind of part of maintenance for some people, depending on what people's sort of natural maintenance calories are. Mine personally are about 1800, and you can work this out. You can use like an online calculator to work yours out, and it's all based on sort of your activity levels and your height and stuff like that. I think mine's about 1800. I don't do loads of exercise. I only do steps, that's it. I don't do any sort of training or anything, which I know I probably should, and I need to think about finding some sort of time to do it. But yeah, mine's 1800, and I personally choose to maintain by having a bit less in the week, Monday to Friday. I have about 1500 a day. And then it means I can have about 2,000 at the weekends, which just gives me that little bit extra to have things like, you know, a glass of wine or Prosecco, or, you know, if I go out for a meal, I don't worry as much, things like that. I still pick healthy options because I just feel like that's what I should do anyway. I don't want to be eating crap because it just makes me feel crap. It's not because I don't want to put on weight, it's more how I feel. And having that buzz that you feel when you're eating like clean, healthy foods and you're tracking, it just feels amazing. You can have little bits of what you fancy and still feel amazing, but it's like things like a massive bowl of pasta and a big pudding and alcohol. I know I'll just feel a bit rubbish after it, feel bloated, and I'll feel a bit rubbish the next day, and then it kind of, my motivation kind of drops. So I do still try and eat pretty well in maintenance, but you know, things slip sometimes, which is fine. You just got to kind of get back to it. So that is how I have maintained for so long, roughly doing that, which is essentially step 5 Monday to Friday, and then kind of a bit of what I fancy at the weekends without products. So I get more food anyway because I don't have products at the weekend. I just use the products for convenience in the week. I genuinely like them. The vanilla latte I look forward to on the school run. I come home and I'm looking forward to my massive latte. It is so comforting and it's so filling. I've just finished mine this morning and it's like 9:45. I love it. I absolutely love it. It keeps me going easy till lunch. And then I have my lunch quickly at 12 because I have a quick gap between calls. And then I have my dinner normally fairly early after the school run, depending on what things we've got going on in the evening. If we're busy, I won't. I have my dinner fairly early, and then it just means I'm not hungry when I'm preparing the kids' dinner and sorting them out. They eat very differently to me. They're a little bit fussy. They don't like things like lasagna. They're a bit fussy with it. They would rather have, I don't know, they don't even like tomatoey things anymore, which is weird. They used to. They prefer like cheesy pasta now, but I used to always be able to make spag bowl and they used to devour it, but it's just, for some reason, they were like, I don't like mince. I don't like tomato sauce. I'm like, why? And like Finley last night, oh, I don't like this brown rice. It's boring. It doesn't taste of anything. I'm like, just eat it. It's rice. Put a bit of sauce on it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it tastes, I suppose it isn't the same as white rice, but he loves white rice, but brown rice boring. I was like, yeah, but that's just what I had tonight, so that's what you got. And he had like chicken wrapped in bacon, and he loved that. Bethany wanted an omelette again, randomly, so she had a little omelette. And so they do, it's a bit of a faff, I know, and I probably need to start trying to change their routine a little bit. I think I am going to do that, actually. I think I am going to try and start cooking more like traditional stuff and just try and see if they'll eat it. I think if they're hungry, they'll eat it, won't they? Do you know what I mean? But I do get asked a lot on here and on Instagram, why don't you eat with the kids? Why don't you eat with Jim? It's just what works for us. Jim doesn't get home till at least 6:30, sometimes 7, sometimes even 9 if he goes out to jiu-jitsu and he's training. So I don't eat with him, never really have. We always do it the weekends, but not in the week. He's very much, he has what he has, and it's very bland, very boring food. He doesn't like to eat anything exciting, and that's just up to him, so I just leave him to it. And again, the kids are a little bit fussy, and yeah, we just do eat separate. We always have done, and it doesn't bother any of us, so I don't know why it bothers other people, but it seems to. So that's my life in a nutshell. But I'm going to go because I've got to start my calls in a minute, and then I shall see you later. I'll try and show you what I eat again, but it's just going to be the same. Mini wrap at lunchtime because it's quick and easy. My salmon and that for dinner, fruit and nut bar later. It's just boring, isn't it? But I actually enjoy it. I like boring. I am boring. Again, literally no time to prepare anything, and I don't actually know how I'm going to eat that because it's so it's really bright in here, the sun's shining. I don't know how I'm going to eat that, so I'm not going to do it on camera. I'm not going to do that to you. Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't film that because that was very messy, but it was bloody delightful, and it's so low in calories. It's like under 200 calories, and it's such a lovely wrap. I do fill it up a little bit too much with because it's only a mini wrap, it's quite hard to fill it up. But I have half of the prawn cocktail, which is the Be Good To Yourself. I just really enjoy it. I love prawn cocktail. And I have it with lettuce and tomato. Obviously you could have a lot more salad in if it was a big wrap, but those little mini wraps are 91 calories, whereas the big one's 181. So it just allows me to now have like a packet of crisps or something as a snack as well, not just the wrap. So I am going to have my packet of pop squares because I've got the turkey ones in and they're so nice. So I'm going to have that. And then I will have my salmon and veg and stuff again for dinner tonight and my bar in the evening. Right, I've finished my calls and I've been sat doing a bit more work online, but I've just had that moment of I'm absolutely ravenous. I want something to eat. And I started thinking, oh, what can I have? If I have something, I'll take some off my calories. No, make a cup of tea, make a pint of water, get the fluid in, and I'll just have an early dinner. I always speak to my slimmers about this. What can you do in those moments where you desperately want something to eat? Whoa. For me personally, it is pint of water, pint of tea, see if I still want it. I've only got half an hour till the school run, so yeah, I'm going to have a quick cup of tea, and then when we get back from the school run, I'll just have my dinner at 4:30. That's fine. I'll have it with the kids, have my bar later, and then I'm still on plan. I always say, do not cheat, do not come off plan at least until you've had all of what you're supposed to have that day. Do you know what I mean? Give yourself a chance, finish your plan first, and then see if you still want something. 9 times out of 10 you don't. So that's what I do in those moments. I'm really hungry, like genuinely, I want to eat. I feel like I want crisps, I want snacks, I feel like I'm hungry, but actually being hungry is not a bad thing. You know, I'm losing weight, so there's always going to be an element of hunger. Sometimes feeling hungry probably means actually, dare I say it, you may get a better result this week. So see it as a positive, get through it, do what you need to do. For me, drink water, have a cup of tea. Also, I don't know if you're interested, but I don't actually drink caffeine anymore at home. So these are just decaf tea bags with a few drops of the My Protein butter biscuit. I need to get some more of this. Butter biscuit flavour drops as a sweetener, and a little dash of skim milk. Still hungry. But I'm not gonna cave. Have a cup of tea instead. Honestly, make it a non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable, guys. If you've said you're gonna do a plan, do it. Stick to it. Be stubborn, like me. Wow, my face is really shiny. It's gone a bit greasy today. But I do feel like the skin boosters, I've actually done a vlog on the skin boosters that I had done with Liz. I feel like they've definitely made a difference. Definitely more glowy, more dewy. I've got one more set to have, and then that will be the 3. And then you have them every 6 months, I think. But yeah, it's the same as Profilo, but I had one called 70 Hyal, I think it's called. Slightly cheaper version, but it's the same as Profilo basically. Right, I've actually changed my mind. I'm going to have this for dinner, and I've got these roasted veg, and for both of them I'm still under my calories, and I can have my bar later, so I'm well happy with that. And if I've got any calories left, I'll see what I can have. Right, so I'm just going to cook the roasted veg in the air fryer, probably only for about 10 minutes. Quick, easy, convenient dinner. Yeah, it's not the best option, but it's within my calories. It's tracked, and it's bloody lovely. But I just really fancied it tonight. Lovely. Right, it's Friday. It's my day off technically my day off, but I've just processed everybody's weigh-ins this morning. I've actually done a tutorial on my Instagram for my brows and lashes because the Lovely and More Lashes sent me the new brow kit, and I love their brow gel. It's amazing, and I use their lashes all the time. As you can see, I've got them on today. They are the easiest at-home DIY lashes ever. If you haven't seen over on my Instagram, I think I've got a lashes highlight and all the details are on there, but they're really good. And they look quite natural, I think. You can get more like heavier ones for nights out, but these are like the natural ones. I think they're called teas, so they're quite thin. I don't know if you can see them there. But yeah, really quick and easy to put on. But anyway, so that's what I've been doing this morning. I had my vanilla latte. I'm gonna go and get my nails done in a minute. This was like a nude. I don't know what I wanna go for. I'm loving the nudes at the moment, but I want them shorter, and yeah, I don't know, I'll show you later what I go for. I've got a one-to-one meeting with one of my newbies who's joined the team, so that's this afternoon, and then pick up the kids, and Bethany's got stagecoach tonight, you know, same old, but I'm going to be good again this weekend. I'm feeling so much better, so much better. I've got these lovely lounge, I don't know if you can see, these lovely lounge sets from Zara, and I got them in a small and they fit, and it feels really good to be back in like my normal sizes again, because I did feel a bit chunky after Christmas. This reset was needed. Right, I just had my lovely one-to-one with my new teamie, and I didn't have a chance to show you what I ate, but I had a mini wrap with the rest of the prawns, same as yesterday. I'm just about to have some pop squares as always. I've had my water today. Yeah, I'm on track. I am going to have the salmon with the rice tonight because I didn't have it last night. Yeah, keep it simple guys, keep it simple. Might seem boring, but actually I'm a boring gal. I like my routine. I love that salmon. Just making my evening cup of tea and gonna have my bar. I've actually just put a quick express tan on. See that? Goes a bit dark. And then you wash it off after. You can wear it for 1 to 3 hours. I always do the 3, and then I'll wash it off before bed because I hate sleeping in fake tan. But it just gives you that lovely glow. It's the Bondi Sands one. I haven't put any on my face because I did a bit on my face last night. So yeah, I've just given myself a bit of a tan. Hopefully we'll feel good for the weekend. Got my new lashes on. And yeah, I thought I'd do a bit of a pamper night tonight, so I'm going to chill and have a nice bath before bed. And wash it all off and then yeah, chill. Hopefully this weekend, although I say that, Bethany's got 2 parties. So I'm basically a taxi. But no plans for me, so I am going to chill. Hi guys, it is Saturday and I have gone makeup free, got a massive spot. Feeling quite tired today and feeling quite hungry, but I'll be alright, I'm sticking to it. I had my shake in the morning, took Bethany to gymnastics. I walked there and back because I wanted to do a lot of walking this weekend, so I've done 40-minute walk today, which is good. And then Jim's taking the kids to jiu-jitsu. I'm just going to sit here and start editing this vlog. And I had my salmon, rice and veg that was left over. I had that for lunch because I was just really hungry. I don't know why, but I needed it. So I had that, and what I'll do is probably have a bar sort of later on in the afternoon and then something small in the evening tonight. Oh god, but I've been 100% again on step 4. So I'm quite excited to see what I've lost on Monday, and I'll let you know. But yeah, that spot's really annoying me, look at it. I've been using those little dot for spots, but it just brings it out worse, I think. So I don't know what works. I don't think anything works. You just got to leave it and let it do its thing. But it was a massive whitehead this morning, so I had to squeeze it. But I only did it lightly. I always get told, don't touch them. It's like you can't not when it's a massive whitehead on your face. Honestly. But I thought they'd stopped. I haven't had one for a few months, so it's annoying. Hopefully this is my only one for a little while. But God, I look rough, don't I? I've just dropped Bethany off at her friend's for a little sleepover. So it's her friend's birthday and they're having a sleepover. They've got like the cute little, you know, the little tents in the lounge with the little mattresses. It's all set out and it's really cute. So I've just dropped her off there and she's coming home in the morning. Then she's got another party. But because I had my salmon and rice for lunch, I'm going to have a mini tortilla wrap with some scrambled egg and a little bit of cheese. I've just put it onto my Fitness Pal. I'm going to put some tomato on there as well. Yeah, quite excited to have that. It's not really a proper dinner, but I've swapped it around today, and then I'll have my bar tonight. So I just put a tiny bit of lighter cheese on it, and this is how I cook my scrambled egg on the stove. And I'll put it on the wrap. And there it is, mini wrap with 2 scrambled medium eggs, salt and pepper, and some chopped tomato. Cool, that was really, really lovely. Thoroughly enjoyed that, and yeah, I'm still just under my calories even when I have my bar later, so I'm chuffed with that. It just shows you don't have to always have like set meal times, you know, what you think you should have for dinner. You know, you can switch it around, switch it up. I used to do the same when I was on step 2. I used to have my step 2 meal at lunchtime. Never really had it at dinner. I just used to have my product for breakfast, my step 2 meal, then I'd have a bar in the afternoon, and then like a shake, like a hot chocolate or something in the evening, I remember. I don't want to compromise on my bar in the evening though. I was going to have it this afternoon and then have something later, but no, I want my bar tonight with a cup of tea. It's my routine. But no, that was really, really nice, and it wasn't that high in calories, so win-win. I was just sat watching TikTok, right, and this girl was using this thing to like outline her lips. It was like a stain, and she peeled it off, and I thought, I've got the Maybelline Tattoo Brow. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to line my lips with it and hope I don't look horrendous. Okay, obviously you have to leave it to dry, so I can't really talk. I don't know how long. I just thought, I never use this, and I just remembered I had it. So this is a real spontaneous, probably mistake. Medium brown, easy peel off tint. I don't think it's going to be easy to peel off because I haven't made it really thick. How long do you leave it? It doesn't say. I'm going to Google it, hang on. Right, it says leave for 20 minutes. It lasts up to 3 days. Oh god, I'm a bit scared now. Right, I got scared and took it off, but actually it has lined them. I did have to rub it a little bit because it was quite dark, and I've put a little bit on my eyebrows as well, and I won't leave it on as long as it says, but actually the line on my lips I quite like. You know, if I put a bit of like lip gloss, and obviously if I've got makeup on, you can't really see it in this light. What you can see is my spots. It's lined them really nicely. Who knew? Right, I'm not being funny, but I'm well impressed with that. I've just put a bit of oil on my lips. The lighting looks very different on here than what it does in my mirror, but the colour's really nice, and it's got like a slight lip liner. It's darkened my eyebrows. No makeup. Obviously I've got eyelashes on. I'm well impressed. Don't leave it on for 20 minutes though. That was literally like 5 minutes. Good morning guys, happy Sunday. I am up ready nice and early today because I'm going to go and get Bethany from her sleepover in a minute, and then taking her to another party in the middle of Southampton, so I've got to find parking, drop her off at this place, and then I'm going to get a Primark because the mums text us all saying you can't actually come in because we haven't paid for adults, so you can wait in the waiting area or go and do your own thing. I was like, I'll go and do my own thing. I'm going to go and have a coffee and have a mooch around Primark. Got my vanilla latte as always, and I shall see you later. But I've done, after today, 3 weeks 100% on steps 3 and 4, so I'm really chuffed with that, really chuffed. I just feel so much better, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to have to go on plan all the time, to, you know, to lose my weight again or to maintain. You don't have to, but actually, like I always say, finding something that gives me the confidence to know that I'm never going to be overweight again is a bit like a miracle to me. Like, I've always been overweight in my younger years, always. And I was always up and down, always yo-yoing. And when I say yo-yoing quite a lot, and not in a good way. Whereas I feel like with this, I accepted it was Christmas, I did what I wanted, thoroughly enjoyed it, put on a bit of weight, and I knew I had something to get it back off. It was, I'll never have to do 1B, I'll never have to do step 1A, and I don't want to, but actually, to rein myself back in, I probably wouldn't have even done step 3 if it wasn't for this vlog. I probably would have gone straight to step 5 and just done it like for a period of time, because January is always quiet for me anyway. It's only Finley's birthday and I don't need to eat and stuff on his birthday, so I just feel like it's just an easy way for me to maintain that I genuinely enjoy, and that's how I choose to do it. But then I could have not overindulged at Christmas and maintained, like I know how to do that as well, but I chose not to because I really wanted to eat everything and drink everything, and it's my one time in the year where I fully relax. So if I'm here for 3 to 4 weeks every January doing this, I'm more than happy to do that if it means I maintain a healthy weight, I live a healthier, longer life. I'm here for that. Sorry, I haven't had much chance to film today, but I got back from the party and had scrambled eggs again with the tomato and mini tortilla wrap. And then now I'm just making one of the Sainsbury's lower calorie pizzas for dinner, so I'll show you that. If you haven't tried these, you should. This is 439 calories for the whole thing. Still actually got 150 calories left on top of my bar. So yeah, I'm chuffed. And it's weigh day tomorrow. I'll have another pint of water after this because I've been a bit slack on the water today. But got loads of steps in, so you can't win them all every day. This is the ham and mushroom one with spinach. There's also a like pesto chicken one, which is really nice. I've got that in the freezer. You can freeze them on the day of purchase. I think they come frozen actually. No, I can't remember, but I freeze them and then I get them out and cook them from fresh rather than frozen. And they only take 8 minutes. So because I've got some calories left, I'm gonna have one line of these barbecue rice crackers for 111 calories. And then I've got my bar later. So for 111 calories, you get that many. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Right, it's time for my fruit and nut bar, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning, happy Monday. So today was weigh day and I've lost another 1 pound. So it's 10.5 pounds in 3 weeks on steps 3 and 4. What I've hoped this has shown is that first week, a lot of people were like, how have you got 10 pounds to lose? Like, you know, how have you done that? It's all water weight, and that's why most of it went in the first week, so it's gone. And then I've lost a few pounds since, so yeah, I'm really chuffed with that. I know it's slower than maybe what people would want on the lower steps. That's the whole point in the lower steps, is they are quicker. But also I haven't got any weight really to lose, so I'm really happy with that. I've basically lost my Christmas gain within the first, pretty much the first week of January, but the first 3 weeks of January. And I'm going to do another week on step 4 just to give my body time to adapt, and then I'll move up to step 5. Thank you for watching, as always. Thank you for your support. Sorry, the machine's going off out there. I'm just making my vanilla latte as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe, and catch up on next week's vlog on another week on step 4. Bye for now.